Yes, my people. Well, today is Sunday, the 31st of May 2026. Well, the little update. Well, the new setup Pimento. Well, this morning, what I went and did, I replaced those trees which I lost and I apply some salt to the trees. This is the second salting. I apply some rooting salt, which is 12 24 12. I mix that up with some urea and some calcium, right? And I applied it to the plants. Now, as you see, on Saturday we got some nice rain throughout the nation, right? So that as well, the rain brings in a lot of nitrogen as well. So the plants look lovely, right? Also this morning I started to cut down by the dashing area. So I decided to cut down everything, right? Cut down all the dashings at a certain point that it could grow back, right? I'm not finished as yet, but I'm going to show all you the areas which I cut and see how high the bushes, if all you could see there, right? So I cut down all this area on the front line here and went across to the side, right? So after I cut down a couple of days, I will try to rake out some of the heavier grass, because within 3 days time I will want to spray contact spray between the beds, right, to burn out some of the grass. As you see, what I could cut and leave stand up, I cut and leave it stand up, right? Right, but this is how it goes. See, all here already cut out already, so I have inside there to deal with, and that grass stick, right? So I go in and you see I cutting them and leaving about that height there, so the leaves could shoot back up, right? So that's what I might do inside there. Well, I could leave standing up like that, I'll leave it stand up like that, right? So we will get new leaves. Is a technique I learned from a supporter, a brother in the farming business, Green Growers. Yeah, so fresh leaves will come back up, as the case may be. We won't lose them totally, right? So that is the angle we're looking at here right now, right? So you see these, I leave them up heavy, yeah, but I will pass back and cut the head off, right? I can't really manage to do that inside there because how thick the grass is. So I just taking a little rest. I will say a lot for the morning already. Alright, so I just go in and take a little rest and come back down a little later. Place overcast, so the place is cool. Yeah. Alright, so eventually soon you will see the dashing patch will look like how a dashing patch supposed to look. Right? Because the rain will fall. Alright, this little rain is just for the Corpus Christi thing, you know, preparing everybody to plant up. So I will do a little raking up in between to clear up the grass, the heavy grass. Yes, I will burn it, and I will apply that weedicide to keep the grass down until the rain commences. Alright, so I did apply to the new Aceta okra, right? Some of the same application I did with the pimento. I give them some salting to see if that will help if they lack in nutrients. See, salt, just about a teaspoon. I apply to every plant, right? To the roots, by the roots of the plant. Right now, no drenching because rain falling. So as the rain fall, the salts would melt. I will go down into the roots of the plant. I think I need to, when I pick okra, I will have to apply that the fungicide to these plants here as well. See? Yeah. So that's how it going. So these beds here will be prep for pak choy, right? Will be prep for pak choy. Yeah, nice. So that is it for the Moruga Backyard Farmer. So until the next update, we saying blessings.